It's so dumb that the AI just gets to have whatever cards they want. Why do they even have 30 cards in their deck if they only always get whatever 6 cards they want? Why do they, sorry, 40. Why do they have 40 cards in their deck? They don't need 40 cards. They always draw the same cards anyway. Well, now I can stop his desired access at least. By baiting out his freeze bug. Yeah, because he's not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna be allowed to do this. Bait his freeze bug. Allow him to freeze bug this. And now I steal his Plesiomon. I stop his program card. Now I also stop his desired access. I can't bait his freeze bug because I have a fire cannon. And now I win because he's not allowed to draw his desired access. There. Easy, you just have to use your no card on him to win. Again, it's very RNG reliant. There, now I have desired access. Lost, here's a very powerful card, desired access. Good. That's 3 of the secret cards down. I think maybe like 12 more to go, so. Still got a long ways to go. I'm gonna go to this Kulon mine exit only just to see if there was if he had a treasure chest I never picked up or what purpose it serves, because it has to serve some sort of purpose, this Kulon mine exit only. Yay, hello, Digimon. I'm gonna steal your soul. I'll be mine. Mwahaha. And now I devour that power to make myself stronger. Just like how Beelzebub does in the show. Bigmon's trash. Bigmon not sleepy yet. Is there any purpose to this? No. Why is it here then? In Amaterasu, it makes sense because for Patamon, you have to go to the Amaterasu's version of this to find Kongomon. But what purpose does the Asuka version serve? It doesn't have anything. There's no item chests. There's no person to talk to. Nothing. What's the deal with it? Why is it there, that dead end? I never understand why the game developers do that. Why they create dead ends with no purpose. Because dead ends with a purpose, I understand. Because after all, it serves a purpose. But for dead ends with no purpose, I just go, wow. Yo, Kurosaimon, please. Thank you. I think this is the first time I ever killed a red Kurosaimon. Both on and off stream. And it gives 250 experience. That's a lot of experience points. I believe the only ones that get access to this Soul Snatcher skill is Myodismon and Digitalamon. I think they're the only ultimate levels that get access to Soul Snatcher. Because then the Megas get access to the enhanced version of Soul Snatcher. That's called Soul Plunder. And I believe the only ones that have access to Soul Plunder is Beelzemon and Imperial Paladin mode. But they both learn it really, so it will take a while before you even get Soul Plunder. But I believe they are the only ones that learn Soul Plunder. I don't think the Aboromon gets it. Because he gets a bunch of status moves, but I don't think he gets Soul Plunder the Aboromon. Nah, I failed. That's gonna confuse me. Or just try to run, which gives me an opportunity to snatch it again. This time to my success. Ah, Dark Elemental. Now I have that skill. Permanently, because I did have this model in my own squad, but now I have it permanently. Since Beelzemon's going nowhere, he's gonna stay in the park. Alright, so next part is let's see. No. Oh. No, not these holes. There we go. There is delete matrix. If you go to Amaterasu's plug K, sadly, I'm on the wrong side for swimming to East Sector, because I'm on this part of West Sector they'll take me to South Sector, so I have to do a little bit of walking around. That's fine, we'd be doing so much walking anyway. But hopefully this delete matrix shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, none of these other cards have been. I mean, I've managed to beat them all in 2 tries. Which, by the way, I'm very happy that I managed to just beat them all in 2 tries. Because I was worried going into the stream that I would get stuck on some of these cards for like 15 minutes because of their difficulty, but it hasn't happened yet. I mean, it may happen. but it has not happened yet. Because I know some of these cards are, well, they're not super strong in the player's hand, but in the hands of AI, they become stupid broken. Because after all, the AI always draw the perfect cards to complement whatever card they have. What actually does this do to you? Ah, you live on like 1 HP. How annoying. Couldn't you just die to my Dark Elementals that were living like 1 HP, man? That's mean. Mean what, Dreamon? Just want an excuse to slash at a Beelzemon? Which, how dare the Valkyriemon do that? Beelzemon's a hot guy. With abs and everything. You can't just slash at him all willy-nilly. If you slash at him, you'll get so many fangirls after you. It's just horrible. It's just not worth attacking Beelzemon. Or you just get a bunch of fangirls jumping on Beelzebub because he's naked. Either way, either scenario, you don't want to be part of Valkyriemon, is all I'm gonna say. I know I said fangirls, but you know, when I say fangirls, I mean any gender, right? It's just the general term for those that are like, super into something and have like a crush on them. It's just the term fangirl, and the heck, man. Why did you bounce off of the freaking? Why did you do that, Submarine Man? It didn't do anything, yet he just boom, bounced off of it. What the heck? Anyway, as I was saying, it's just the term that they have with fangirl. Like, just enough so they don't think that when I say that I only mean girls like Beelzebub. Like, no, I know that anyone could like Beelzebub or anything. For those that see themselves as an object, or honestly, I don't know how it works. Like, if anyone identifies themselves as, um, let's just say, just to say anything, if you identify yourself as a computer, would you still be an anyone, or would you be an anything? Is the question. Because anything would make sense because of object, because a computer is anything, it's not anyone a computer. However, you're still a person that you just identifies yourself as a computer, so that would warrant being called anyone. But how do the rules work? As you guys don't think I'm trying to, no, I don't have any malintentions. I'm just genuinely curious. So if anyone watching this on YouTube have an answer, I would appreciate an answer on how it works if one, well, as I said, identifies himself as something that's considered an object. Like, would you then be classified as anything, or would you still be classified as anybody? And I wish to learn because I'm curious. Which I don't see anything wrong with being, curious with how it works. Because after all, it's important in this day and age to address people properly. And, well, it's not possible if one doesn't necessarily know all the, rules and regulations. Right, this is going to be a lengthy one, so I am going to speed up. No worries though, you will have no sound going into this though. So, no worries about that. It's just going to be for a short while with the speed up. You will soon be back to hearing the game with audio. And yes, this is 3 times speed. This is the exact same speed that I used when I level grinded earlier. Hang on. There we go. There. Because now I reached the card battle. Disappearing folder. It sounds like their main gimmick is to put my whole folder into the trash can. Well, I have a way to bait out his freeze bug. With fire cannon, so I'll be able to use it against his card. At least I thought so. He has a freeze bug. Why is he not using it? Hmm? Okay. I don't understand that round, but sure. Let me just use this blue power first, man. Before you take away my cannon, Dramon. I have 1 round, so I guess I can maybe afford this round. Dude, how many cards are you gonna drop? Thank you. Okay. Puts all digital into trash can. Aw. And hence the disappearing aspect. I can also do this. Behold, your card was better. But behold, I could also summon something. I was not far off from winning though. Dude. I'm actually gonna take my freeze bug. Because that way I can use Imperial Dramon. There's no way he has multiple delete matrix. Unless he gets like the Cherrymon card. Which he hasn't yet, because it's still green. Yeah, he didn't get it, so he's not going to use delete matrix this turn. So maybe I can win? Okay, what's the catch? You had another one. That's the catch. Oh, sounds like this is a folder for the Devimon, or for the re-raid deck, where I could just summon cards at will. For sure, I do not have that many freeze bugs in that deck, but I do have enough device cards to be able to just get new cards, just instantly get new cards, so still worth it. Let's get myself another Devimon. Oh, we have the exact same amount of points. You son of a bee. I will just make another Devimon. There we go. Okay, I did not get a single Angemon card. What the heck? That's unfortunate. It's gonna win this round, that's for sure. Is it gonna be able to use the delete matrix card? Yeah, stop throwing cards, you already won this round. He's gonna delete anyway, so what's the point? It's for Seika. And the item exchange Dramon as well. Give me summon. Yay! I got summon cards. He's gonna delete one of my. Doesn't matter. He's gonna delete a freeze bug. I'm like, ah, fine. And we know you love charge terminals. Stop rubbing it in my face. Yes, I can. That's if I summon all of them. Get delete all the cards. He also has summoned Angemon. How convenient. Really? Yes, that means you must win round 2. Because round 3 is gonna be pretty much impossible to win because he gets freaking a 4 combo of Anjima. That's annoying. I still win the amount of points because you only have amount of points equaling that Devimon. So I delete the Aborma, which is whatever. I don't think I can beat a Gargamel. No, I cannot. Dang it. I need to get a 3 combo of Anjima for the second round. Or like 3 combo of Devimon to be able to beat a Mega Gargamon and Machine Drum. I need to get a 3 combo of them. So you need to get multiple devices summoned. Not this round. Next round, you stupid game. This round, I just need 2 cards to win. That's all I need. Maybe not. Fine, I need another Devimon. There we go. I'm still not sure why that first round was like give me. I don't understand it. Wow, it's promising. It's very promising. The summon, bring a summon Anjumon card. I can do another summon Anjumon card. I can do another summon Anjumon card. There we go. Now I can win this round. Yeah, you gotta use a second Shark Terminal, I know. Now to summon these just to have that sacrificial pawns. So we can use his Delete Matrix card. There we go. Summon Anjumon. Summon Angemon. And another Summon Angemon. Now he's shaking in his boots. But there's nothing you can do because one of the cards is a freeze bug. Mwahaha. And this time I won. There we go. I just have to get the right cards to win against this one.